We're in Tondo, the largest slum area in the Philippines. Today we take you on a tour of Happyland and Smokey Mountain, known to be the most dangerous parts of Manila.
I feel like I'm on a cave tour right now.
We meet Evelyn, who makes Pugpug, which are food scraps recycled from dumpsters.
She is the Pugpug queen here in Happyland.
We play a fun game of pool and basketball with local residents.
This could take all day.
We explore how people live and work.
It kind of smells.
We visit a community living on top of a 50-meter mountain of garbage.
We're standing on piles and piles of trash.
And meet lots of warm and friendly locals. Very eye-opening.
We're just heading over to Happyland, which is across the road here.
Behind me is the main entrance of Happyland. So originally it was spelled Hapilan, which translates to dump site. However, the people felt that they wanted a more positive light on it and changed it to Happyland, Happyland. And this is because all the people living in there, they want to show that they're happy in their community.
People in this area are recycling plastic, and we just found out that they get paid about 2 pesos per kilo. So these massive bags behind me, once they're filled up, they're around 20 kilos each. Scavengers will often collect it using small motorbikes with big bags attached, and they will often sleep in there as well because the money that they earn from collecting the recycled material is not enough for them to pay rent in Happyland.
Behind me are tires that have been collected and brought here and then are sold to factories and then recycled into rain boots, flower pots and even bags.
If you can't afford a proper subscription to Wi-Fi, you can actually use this box here. You can put 5 pesos in and that will give you Wi-Fi for 2 hours. This shop here behind me is called Sari Sari. So it's a little convenience shop where they have all sorts of things, but instead of buying it in bulk, as you often do at the supermarkets, you can buy things individually so they're split up so you don't have to pay as much for the individual items.
Happyland is part of Tondo, and in Happyland there are 10,000 residents, not including children, but then in the whole of Tondo there are 650,000 people living here. That makes it the largest slum in the Philippines.
Happyland is actually located right next to the port here in Manila. You can see the massive shipping containers behind me here. This is Benito. He is from the local barangay. He's coming along with us today to make sure that we are completely safe. It is known to be a little bit of a dangerous area in Manila, but we feel completely safe with Benito here with us today. So thank you. Yeah. These guys here are sorting different types of plastics. They get paid a different amount depending on the type of plastic. So there's hard plastics here and rubber. There's Jollibee's containers and also children's toys and straws, and I can see toothbrushes as well. It's definitely a dirty job though, and it kind of smells.
So you'll notice a lot of roosters around here and they're actually used for cockfights. So I guess that's the local type of entertainment, and they also do betting.
This is a water vendor, so if the locals want to drink clean water, they have to pay 1 pesos for either hot or cold water, and that gives them 1 cup of water.
We're at a Pugpug store at the moment. So over here is where they're separating the food that they've collected from the bins outside Jollibee's and KFC and Burger King, and they separate it into batches of food and they bring it to these stores here. These stores here will buy it from the rubbish collectors, and then they bring it here and they wash the leftover food 2 times, and then they will cook it and fry it and make different meals from it. So here we're looking at some chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, okay. And what else can you get? Chicken and hot dog, burgers, all kinds. Oh, I can see a sausage.
A sausage.
I can see a sausage as well. You're having some for lunch today? Okay. 50 pesos?
Yes, for their lunch.
Okay. And you eat Pugpug every day?
Yes, yeah.
Every day eat. And is this the best shop? This one here, your favorite shop? Okay. Hello.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hi. Nice to meet you. Come here. Ella and I crying right now. That is so cute.
The people here are so friendly.
See you. Have a good day. Enjoy your Pugpug. This is Evelyn. She is the Pugpug queen here in Happyland. We first found out about Evelyn through Drew Binsky's YouTube video, and we couldn't wait to meet her. We wanted to come here and meet her too. So this is Evelyn. She's amazing, taking this food, cooking it, and feeding all the locals here in Happyland. So you're an amazing woman. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Gonna try play some pool. I'm really not good at pool, so let's see. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. I have no idea how to do it. Like this. Ready?
Go.
Oh, not that. These guys look like experts. I think I've only played pool once in my life.
Woohoo!
I can't quite get my ankles right. Okay, no one is looking.
I got it!
This could take all day.
Thanks, guys.
Salamat po. Good morning.
Here they're selling ramen, so you can get a breakfast for about 30 pesos. You have to get one in, Ella. Come on, get it in.
That took forever. That was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Good job. They shoot way better than I do. That's crazy. We learned here while in the Philippines that basketball is a massive thing here. And pretty much in every neighborhood, they have a basketball court.
Nadang. Yeah?
Oh, that's very pretty.
April, that's a very pretty name. I like that name.
Yasmin.
Yasmin, very pretty.
Bye.
Bye.
They go here.
Just walking through Happyland and all of a sudden a rooster will do its cockle-doodle-doing and literally almost jumping out of my skin. This guy is really loud. Just waiting to see if he's gonna do it. You gonna do it? Maybe he's a little camera shy.
Here's the computer room, so it's set up with gaming equipment and it's for young children to come and play games. And it's 1 pesos per 6 minutes to use the computers.
We have been smelling garlic everywhere. It is a very common job here in Happyland to be peeling garlic. They receive about 100 pesos to fill this bag with peeled garlic. That would be a really tough job, and I'm sure your fingers would be like burning and peeling off by the end of the day because that is a lot of garlic. Good morning. We're walking down a really narrow corridor. It's actually really dark in here and very wet. Okay, let's keep exploring. I'm a little bit worried about what I'm stepping in right now. I cannot see a thing. I can smell a lot of garlic on the other hand. It's like a cave. I feel like I'm on a cave tour right now. Hello, good morning. How are you? Hello.
Behind me is a church in the middle of Happyland and they have a mass every Sunday. This is an area where they do cockfighting, and it happens every Sunday. The roosters, they fight, and we actually saw some roosters practice fighting before. I don't know how the roosters know it's practicing, but that's what we were told. It also looks like behind me there is a games area with a pool table, and they have a basketball hoop.
Bye. Hello, how are you? Hi. Hello. You want to wave? Yeah, wave. We're at another shop here that's selling another type of budget meal. So if people can't get Pugpug, they will come here and they will get something called pastil. So it's made of rice and small amount of chicken and some soya sauce. So for one box, it's 10 pesos.
Very affordable.
Yeah, very affordable. Even though this is named Happyland, I did not expect people to be living here and being so happy. But people actually genuinely seem very happy here. And they have such a great community here. Everybody knows everybody, and they have a very tight-knit community. It is really hard to believe that this is known to be a dangerous area in Manila, because the people here have been so friendly and kind and so welcoming. We played games with them, we played basketball with them, and the people are really willing to share their life here and what they're doing, their cooking, their work. It's really been an amazing experience today. We're just leaving Happyland in one of these small tricycles, and we're heading to Smokey Mountain.
We have just arrived at Smoky Mountain.
It used to be called Smoky Mountain because it was a mountain made of trash. This used to be a massive dump here, but 20 years ago they stopped dumping trash here, and right now we're standing on piles and piles of trash and soil that's been compacted over all of these years. And it's called Smoky Mountain because they actually used to burn a lot of the trash as well. And it's now a place where people live, so it's actually a community now. So we're gonna go and explore this area, we're gonna go meet some of the residents and have a look at how they're living now. This is such a cute house. They have the kitchen here, and then this is the house that they're living in. You can see they're hanging their washing up here. He's cleaning the clothes at the moment. It's a really cute house. Yes. So this family are selling quail eggs. This is their main source of income here. Some of the residents are really taking pride in their homes. This guy here has the most amazing garden that he's looking after. It's really beautiful. I like your dress. So pretty. We've just come to the entertainment area. You can see a couple of pools here, and also they have, of course, karaoke. So you can actually rent this space for about 4,000 pesos for a whole day. So if you want to have a party, a birthday party, you can rent out this space. She's a groover! How are you? Hi. So we're just getting up to the top of the mountain here. It is really high. It must be 40 or 50 meters high, I would say. And you can see they're still burning the trash behind me. So even though that they're not bringing the trash from outside, this is the locals' trash. So they don't have a rubbish collection here. So they bring it to the top of the mountain and they're burning it behind me. So there's a lot of smoke going throughout the village as well. And there's definitely, you can smell the chemicals and everything from the things that they're burning. It must be really hard to live in these conditions, especially with the smoke as well. Whew, my eyes are stinging and my throat is burning. How long you live here?
1991.
1991. 32 years.
Born here.
Oh, you're born here. Yeah. Okay. Your family? This is all your family?
The family.
Family live here. Hello. Your papa?
White father.
His wife, father. Oh, father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law. Yeah. Yeah, well, nice to meet you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Hello. You can see the roof behind me is made out of informal materials such as tarps and cardboard. They also put on top rocks and pieces of wood and tires to try to keep the roof down as much as possible. But they're not actually allowed to make any permanent structures here because this is still government land. So in case the government needs the land back, they can actually move the structures pretty easily. So you can see everything is kind of put together with hammer and nail. I'm not sure how this would go during a typhoon. So they have an evacuation center not far from here in case a typhoon hits. I can hear some karaoke happening here on Smokey Mountain. It's amazing. In the Philippines, people are singing everywhere. They love their karaoke. Maybe we can go and take a peek. Can we go? Can we meet them? Okay, let's go. Hello. Hi.
What is your name?
Hello.
Alan. Nice to meet you, Alan. By the way, my name is Christine Bufora. From Philippines.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. You can actually see here the layers and layers of rubbish. So, oh my gosh, so much plastic. And this will take decades to break down. This is another example of why we should not use single-use plastics because this is where they end up. So we should be using reusable bags and we should be recycling our products so that it doesn't end up in landfill like this. Oh, he's going to school. Going to school with his little uniform, so cute. The owner of the water only supplies water to this community once per week. So you can see these pipes here coming through each of the households and they store their water in the big vats like this. Doesn't look very clean. I can see mosquitoes breeding in there, so not ideal. If they run out of this water, then they have to walk quite far to where they have a pump and then they can fill these up then with the pump. Just walking through the farming area here at Smokey Mountain, I can see they're growing bananas, guava, papaya, sweet potatoes. Yeah, they're growing all sorts of things here.
We're just about to walk down from the top of Smokey Mountain and it's quite a view from up here. You can see the skyscrapers in the city. There's also a nice view of the water and the port area. So it just indicates how high we actually are at the moment. So I would say about 50 meters high. So it's quite a large pile of rubbish we're on top at the moment.
I wanted to introduce our amazing guide, Jocelyn. She is from Smokey Mountain Tours by Bless the Children Foundation. She's been showing us around Happyland and Smokey Mountain today and it has been an amazing experience.
I'm living also here in Tondo and I am also a mother of sponsored children from our foundation. So we're very thankful from the Smokey Tour to visit here because it's a big help to our foundation and also to the college students and also the residents living here in Smokey Mountain and also in Happyland.
And you also have 4 children
Yes,
that
I
are
have
also
4
being
children.
supported by the
Yes,
foundation
from the
also.
foundation also because they help me to go to school. So the foundation is so very blessed for us.
We're going to put a link in the description below, so please make sure that you give generously. It's called Bless the Children Foundation. They're really doing a lot for these people to really give them a better life and also give them better opportunities like your children. It's an amazing thing to see. I think it's really important. You don't want to just go to the glitzy malls of BGC. You want to actually see the real Manila, and the people have just been so friendly and beautiful today. It's been an amazing experience. So thank you so much
very
for showing
ma'am.
us.
Yes, hi.
Just come down from Smokey Mountain and you can see on this side they actually have government housing here. The housing here is about 2,500 pesos per month and they have access to water and electricity. So it's quite a contrast in living conditions compared to what we've seen in Smokey Mountain.
Behind me you can just see the layers and layers of plastic. That is what we have been walking on and what people are living on top of. It's very dangerous during the rainy season and when there are typhoons because you can get really bad landslides.
Hello, hi.
Welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you.
Behind me their houses right under the bridge, and it's so crazy that people live there. So when the water level rises, they have to go to an evacuation center. Then when people return, once the water levels are lower, they have to repair from all the water damage.
It's seriously crazy. They seem to be able to squeeze in informal housing everywhere here in this city, even under bridges like this. It is so crazy. You can see there's a high-rise building over here and there's slum all the way along the river. Here at the foundation, they actually have a dental clinic and a doctor, so the sponsored children can come and get checkups, and if there's any problems, they can receive medical help. We're just exploring the Bless the Children Foundation building. We've just gone up a couple of flights of stairs and we've come to this amazing sewing room. So this is where they make all the souvenirs that they're selling to raise money for the children. So these women here are all mothers of sponsored children. Out here they actually have a music room where they have guitars and piano and cellos, and the sponsored children will come here and learn musical skills. We're currently on the rooftop and we can see a view over Happyland and over the rest of Tondo, and in the distance you can see the metropolitan city. This amazing space up here is where they hold workshops and seminars teaching people skills for life, such as massaging and cooking, so that they can go out and earn a better living. See you later, Jocelyn.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for
teacher.
everything. It was
Thank
so
you very
nice
much.
to meet you.
Yes, ma'am.
How was the tour, Ella?
Very eye-opening. Makes me feel very grateful for everything that I have and the opportunities. It's just pretty crazy seeing people living like that, and everyone was so happy. I was literally complaining about a haircut I got yesterday, and just putting this into perspective is like, I should not be complaining about anything in my situation. I think it's important for people to see videos like this and to come experience this and do tours like this so that they can really appreciate what they have in their life and see how other people are living. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see.
It has been such a rewarding and eye-opening experience exploring Smokey Mountain and Happyland today. We want to thank Smoky Mountain Tours for taking us on this tour, and also Bless the Children Foundation. Make sure to donate generously. We're going to put the link in the description below. These people deserve your support.
That's it for this video. See you next time on
Living the Joe Life!